caught somewhere between two minds, the one that left and one that's with me still. The radio plays something from before, a song we heard outside the corner store. Polaroid at dawn, colors bleeding soft. Every memory I made with you got lost and found. Polaroid at dawn, shaking in my hands, the image slowly forming, a sun shifting sands, still developing. Paperback, the one you gave me on that August night. I never read it, just kept coming back to trace your handwriting by morning light. Some things were never meant to be explained, just felt and held and slowly entertained. Polaroid at dawn, colors bleeding soft. Every memory I made with you got lost and found. Polaroid at dawn, shaking in my hands, the image slowly forming, our sun shifting sands, still developing. Scarves and one dried summer rose, and somewhere in between those faded things, I keep the feeling that the morning brings. Polaroid at dawn, it's after every year. The colors fade, but somehow you stay clear. There's a box beneath my writing desk that holds the correspondence unexpressed of 7 years of loving you in silence, of 7 years of beautiful defiance. Against my own best interest, letter after letter filled with everything from laughter to to the darkest and most honest things I feel. Each one sealed, each one painfully real. The first one from the winter that we met, when you were still a stranger and a debt of curiosity I hadn't paid. Just someone wonderful and unafraid. I wrote it at 2 in the morning light, because the feelings had outgrown the night and needed somewhere, anywhere to go, except the one place they were meant to go. Letters never sent, living in the box beneath the wood. Letters never sent, saying everything I never could. Every page a door I didn't open, every stamp a promise left unspoken. Letters never sent, a library of love that only I have ever been the judge of. Letters never sent for you. The third one from the autumn you were leaving for that city, and I spent the evening writing 14 pages about why distance was a theory and a lie. That love could disprove given half a chance, that I would travel any circumstance to be whatever you needed me to be. Then folded it and hid it under key. The 7th from the night you called me crying about something that had left you slowly dying inside. And I said all the right friend things while the letter wrote itself on paper wings, saying everything the friend could not, saying all the things the lover's got no right to say unless invited in. So I sealed it and I wrote again. Letters never sent, living in the box beneath the wood. Letters never sent, saying everything I never could. Every page a door I didn't open, every stamp a promise left unspoken. Letters never sent, a library of love that only I have ever been the judge of. Letters never sent for you. What if I sent them? What if I opened the box right now? What if I mailed them? What if I finally showed you how deep this runs, how long this has been true? What if you already knew? What if the letters aren't the secret? What if the secret is the love this patient deserves to finally be received? What if I stopped? What if I believed that you would hold them carefully, the way I wrote them carefully? What if I sent them? What if? Letters never sent, living in the box beneath the wood. Letters never sent, saying everything I never could. Every page a door I didn't open, every stamp a promise left unspoken. Letters never sent, a library of love that only I have ever been the judge of. Or maybe, just maybe one gets sent. Maybe one finds its way to you. Maybe letters never sent become the truest thing I ever do. Letters finally sent to you. The rain came down around 11 sharp and filled the gutter ice was cold against my open palm, and everything outside was wet and calm. Casted rain playing through the night. The tape is running, everything is right. Casted rain, the sound of you and me, recorded once and kept eternally. Eternally. I made a tape the night before you left. Each song a thing I couldn't say out loud. I pressed it in your hand, you held your breath, then walked out through the dark into the crowd. I wonder if you ever press play, or if it's sitting in a drawer somewhere today. 'Cause it rains playing through the night. The tape is running, everything is right. 'Cause it rains, the sound of you and me, recorded once and kept eternally. Eternally. There's something about rain that brings it back. The smell, the sound, the city going black. And in the static between every drop, I hear the tape and I can never stop. 'Cause it rains, I let it play all night. The hiss, the drift, the warmth inside the white. 'Cause it rains, still running, still the same. Every drop of rain still spells your name. Still spells your name. Still spells your name. 'Cause it rains. Your name. Your name. Still falling.
The rain is falling on the window glass. I pour a drink and let my mind drift back to autumn streets and your umbrella red, and all the words we left so long unsaid. You laughed at nothing, I laughed too. That's all it took, I was falling into you. The world was young and everything was clear. I never thought that I would lose you here, but seasons turning, people changing. Love can get so lost inside the rain. Yet every drop that hits the pavement cold reminds me of a story still untold. Forever in kept your letter in my coat pocket and a faded photo next to my locket. The ink is blurred but I still know each line. Every word you wrote was yours and mine. The coffee shops, the parks, the midnight trains. The way you hum along through window panes. I built a world around the things you said, and still I build it every night in bed. So let the storm roll in and stay. Let the gray clouds have their way. Because somewhere in between the drops is where I find you. Time never stops. Forever in the rain, I keep on searching for your face again. Forever in the rain, your memory is all that will remain. Through the thunder and the gray, through the night and into day, I would walk 1,000 miles in vain just to find you in the rain. Call my name, like you did on that cold November night. Hold my hand, and tell me everything will be alright. I'm still here, standing underneath the same old sky, waiting for the rain to bring you back, waiting for a reason not to cry. Forever in the rain, I keep on searching for your face again. Forever in the rain, your memory is all that will remain. Through the thunder and the gray, through the night and into day, I would walk 1,000 miles in vain. Forever, forever, forever in the rain.
The silver rain is falling on the city, the kind that makes the streetlights look like pity. Poured out across the pavement just for me, a sky that learned to feel what I can't free. I wore the dress you said you loved in autumn, blue one with the buttons at the bottom, and walked through blocks just hoping you would be there, just hoping love still lives somewhere in the air. The cafe was the same, the corner table, the same old song from some forgotten label, playing low beneath the evening hum. I ordered for us both out of the night. Silver rain on everything we were. Silver They fall on everything and soak right through and leave the world both darker and more true. Silver rain on everything we were. Silver rain on all that we prefer. To leave unsaid, to leave undone, to leave. Silver rain, the only thing I believe, still falls the same on lovers, and the lost still falls the same regardless of the cost. Silver rain, washing everything away except the love that chose to stay. I am not sad, please don't mistake this. There's something broken that the dark makes. I am just honest in the way that rain is, present and persistent and courageous, falling where it falls without apology, writing its own quiet meteorology, a feeling of the places feelings go when they have nowhere left and still they flow. Silver rain on everything we were. Silver rain on all that we prefer. To leave unsaid, to leave undone, to leave. Silver rain, the only thing I believe, still falls the same on lovers, and the lost still falls the same regardless of the cost. Silver rain, washing everything away except the love, except the love, except the love that chose to stay. You send a signal I can always find, no matter where the night decides to go. It travels soft through every state of mind and lands exactly where I need it. So, not loud, not sharp, just warm and always there. A frequency that floats like open air. Soft signal finding me again through all the noise and all the wind. Soft signal, glowing always true. The clearest thing I know is you. It's always you. I close my eyes on crowded afternoons and tune the world down to a single tone. And there between the traffic and the rooms, your signal turns the crowd into alone. No other sound sits quite the way yours does, right in the center of the quiet buzz. Soft signal finding me again through all the noise and all the wind. Soft signal, glowing always true. The clearest thing I know is you. Is always you. Ooh. my favorite story told. You give me roses made of light, the kind that bloom at 2 a.m. at night. Roses made of light. In every gentle thing you do and say, you turn the ordinary into May. Roses made of light. And I don't need the whole world on its knees, just you and morning coffee and the breeze. You give me roses made of light. Some people search their whole lives for a moment, one perfect flash to carry and to own it. But I've had thousands, small and soft and true. Every single one of them was you. Every single one of them was you. You give me roses made of light, the kind that bloom at 2 a.m. at night. Roses made of light. In every gentle thing you do and say, you turn the ordinary into May. Roses made of light. And I don't need the whole world on its knees, just you and morning coffee and the breeze. Just you and morning coffee and the breeze. You give me roses, roses made of light.
You light a candle on the windowsill, and everything goes quiet, soft and still. The shadows move like water on the wall, and I'm not going anywhere at all. There's nowhere else I'd rather be tonight than here beside you in this fading light. This is a slow burn, the kind that never hurts, the kind that stays beneath your skin and quietly begin. This is a slow burn, the sweetest kind of ache, the love you never wanna lose, the one you never fake. You trace a line across my open hand and say the things I finally understand. No need to rush, no need to fill the air. Just you, just me, just being there. Some loves arrive like thunder, fast and bright, but ours crept in like dawn, replacing night. This is a slow burn, the kind that never hurts, the kind that stays beneath your skin and quietly begin. This is a slow burn, the sweetest kind of ache, the love you never wanna, to one you never fake.
this is how forever slowly rises. This is a slow burn, the one I've always known, the one that turns a stranger's hands into the feeling of home. This is a slow burn, still burning soft and deep. The only fire I wanna keep, the only dream I keep. Slow burn, slow burn, slow burn. The city lights fading slow, a cassette tape plays soft and low. Your perfume lingers in the air, like a dream I cannot bear to shine. The dashboard glows in amber light, we're chasing down this endless night. Your hand in mine, the radio hums. This is the world where we come from, and I still hear your voice like echoes through the rain. Every road I drive leads back to you again. Neon nights with you, we were burning like the stars above. Neon nights tape unravels and won't mend. Rewind, repeat, I'd do it all again. The whole of us, the lost, the love, the when, still playing, still you. Still playing, still Neon cassette. Rewind. Rewind. Still
You walked into a room I didn't know and turned the ordinary into gold. You spoke so soft, your words a steady glow. The warmest story I have ever told. I never thought that love could feel this clear. Like every answer I'd been searching for was here. You are my gentle fire, burning through the cold. The only kind of love worth more than gold. You are the reason that I open up my eyes. My gentle fire, lighting up my life. We danced until the record reached its end and started over. Neither of us tired. In you I found a lover and a friend. The kind of soul that every heart desires. Don't let this moment slip into the past. I've never had something I prayed would last. You are my gentle fire, burning through the cold. The only kind of love worth more than gold. You are the reason that I open up my eyes. My gentle into the light. You are everything I search for, everything and more. My gentle fire, that's what love is for.
You touch so light, like you're afraid I'll tear. Your hands move slow through my unbraided hair. I never told you that I noticed this. The gentleness inside your every kiss. Some people hold you like you're made of glass. I only ever felt that way with that paper skin, paper skin. Handle me like something rare. Paper skin, paper skin. I never knew that love could be this careful, this aware. The morning light comes in around the blind and leaves a stripe of gold across your spine. I memorize the curve of where you sleep, a fragile thing I swore to always keep. I used to think that tenderness was weak, but it's the only language that I seek. Paper skin, paper skin. Handle me like something rare. Paper skin, paper skin. I never knew that love could be this careful, this aware. Don't change the way you reach for me at night. Don't change the way you hold things soft and right. I've lived a life of rougher kinds of touch. I didn't know that gentle was this much. Paper skin, the rarest thing I've found. Paper skin, the quietest love, the most profound. Still here, still soft, still sound. Paper skin, so careful. with me. I rewind the tape. voice loud that writes your name across each burning cloud. I've been running from the feeling for so long, convincing myself I was better off strong. And standing there with crimson on my face, I finally let you fill the empty space. And something broke wide open in my chest, not painfully, more like a bird released from a cage that I forgot it wasn't home. Oh, I'm finally arriving, not alone. Crimson horizon calling out your name. Nothing before you and nothing's the same. I crossed the distance, I swam but didn't fight. Crimson horizon, you're waiting inside. Every sunset is another letter I send to the version of myself that tried to pretend that she didn't need the color or the flame. Crimson horizon, and you are its name. The road was long and sometimes I was lost. I learned too late what silence really cost. Those years of keeping everything inside, while the best of me was waiting on the tide. But love is patient in the way that skies are. It holds its color even past the last star. It doesn't punish you for being late, it just burns brighter when you fight or awake. So I am done apologizing now for every wall I built and every vow I made to keep myself from being seen. I chose the crimson over everything. Crimson horizon calling out your with a clean and certain world of figures,
where the answer either is or isn't right, where the logic holds against the night. But you arrived without an equation, without a proof or clean derivation. You simply were,
and I simply knew
that all my math was useless next to you.
I was always better with the language, with the soft and sliding world of pages,
where the meaning shifts with every reading, where the heart is always superseding
the literal. But you arrived so precisely, you fit the space inside me so consistently, like a theorem stated and then proved, like the one fixed point that cannot be moved.
So here we are, the number and the word,
The most unlikely sentence ever heard.
the proof that opposites don't just attract, they complete the equation. That's a fact.
The geometry of us is the most beautiful theorem ever discussed. Two lines that should have never intersected, two paths the universe connected. The geometry of us, in every angle, every arc we've traced, in every parallel, in every space between the points we find the shape of love. The geometry of us is everything we're made of. I learned from you that words can be precise,
The language has its own exacting price,
that poetry is just another proof of something true.
just offered as a truth.
I learned from you that numbers tell a story,
That every equation has its own glory,
that underneath the cold exterior of mathematics lies something superior to
feeling, or perhaps it is the same.
We taught each other how to read the other's native language, like discovering colors that your eye could see but had no name, until the one beside you did the same. The geometry of us is the most beautiful theorem ever discussed. Two lines that should have never intersected, two paths the universe connected. The geometry of us, in every angle, every arc we've traced, in every parallel, in every space between the points we find the shape of love. The geometry of us is everything we're made of.
Draw the line between us,
Mark the point where we began,
measure every distance.
plot it on a diagram,
You will find a curve,
something that defies
every straight line,
every theorem, every proof that quantifies the irrational, the beautiful, the number that goes on. Pi has nothing on the way.
I love you. It goes on and on and on,
Past every decimal, past every proof, past every line we drew. The geometry of us is infinite, is you. The geometry of us is the most beautiful theorem ever discussed. Two lines that should have never intersected, two paths the universe connected. The geometry of us, in every angle, every arc we've traced, in every parallel, in every space between the points we find the shape of love. The geometry of us. Geometry. The geometry of us is everything we're made